back, everyone. I just woke up, had my coffee, and I figured another beautiful day that I have off. Same strip, just right across the street, going the same direction. This is my first hit. For a second I thought I was digging a big old can, but the numbers were not right. What is this? Well, I thought I had the outside of a pocket watch real fast. No, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure what this is. Anything else in here? No, that was the screamer. I'm gonna say this is still a good sign. Looks like this side's just as old as the other side. Let's keep going. Let's get it started right. And a couple holes later, I got some more copper. Some real flexible, thin copper. I'm not sure what this is. I thought it was a spoon handle at first. Maybe it's a side to a pocket knife? Doesn't seem to be any descriptive writing on it. I don't know. It could be age-worthy though, that looks right. I'm excited. Who knows what we're going to pull out of these strips. Strips are becoming one of my favorite things to dig besides permissions. On to the next hole. Wow, alright, hey guys. I didn't know if I was going to film this or not. In fact, it screamed and the numbers were all messed up. You know what that is? That's a part to a lantern. Look at that. Did not expect that. Probably should have. This thing has seen better days, but I'm going to put it in my pocket. Keep going. Guys, I think I just got another wheat penny. This is an old lot. I was just talking to the guy, just pulled in. He said this was an old house, and he's just going to till it as soon as it gets dry enough. He's putting a garage there. You can see the old walkway. I thought I was going to do good. I found that lantern right over there. And I've just pulled like 3/4, 2 dimes, a few modern pennies. I was just like, okay. Someone threw out a handful of change here. I think this is going to be a wheat. I haven't actually looked at it yet. Man, that's a dirty one. It's a dirty one. Oh, I think I see it. Yep, 1 cent. There it is. I'm not even going to try to see the date on this one right now. I'm going to put it in the pocket, keep going. On to the next hole. I might have just did it again. It popped out in my hand and I set it down right there. Modern pennies don't come out looking like this. Be a wheat. Alright, yep, I see it. Second wheat of the day. Again, I'm going to check out the date later. This could be a day like yesterday. That would just be the best weekend ever. On to the next hole. 2 wheats in already. And a bunch of clad. And lantern piece. This is a good start. I maybe walked 20 feet. On to the next hole. This is the same hole. Well, a contingent of the same hole. There might have been 2 in this hole. It's sure looking like it. Let's flip it over. I'm almost positive this is a wheat. Give me a second. Alright, I can see the wreath and barely see the 1 cent. Yeah, it looks better on camera actually. You can definitely see that. Alright, 3 wheats in. I've barely moved. I mean, if we were out in a park or a field right now, I'd be dancing. On to the next one. Alright, digging through a bunch of ants. I see the rim of something right there. It could be modern, that could be a wheat. That is neither. That is a dime. There's a lot of clad mixed in with all this. See if there's anything else in here. Nope, that was it. It was screaming with the right number. It's funny, these wheats are jumping from like a good copper to a dime signal. That's kind of how I can tell when I'm digging one. On to the next hole. Alright, this is not even a minute later. Same story. I see something right there, getting ready to pop out. And the signal's right. It's a dime. Man, it's either a dime or a wheat out here. On to the next one. Alright, moving along, jumping out that way. Is this gonna be a wheat? Oh, it's sure looking like it. Pretty clean front. There it is. Wheat number 4, I think? Yeah, 4. I'm so happy I got out and started digging today. This is great. On to the next hole. This thing sounded just like a wheat penny. This is a little car. I think this is the most beat up miniature little car I've ever seen. Its wheels are completely sideways. You've seen rough days, haven't you, buddy? Alright, on to the next one. Welcome back. I've gone a little ways. I was across that driveway there. It got real quiet in here. Did I do it again? Did I get number 5 for the day? I did not. Oh man, that looked like a good little wheat. No. Copper Lincoln. On to the next one. Alright guys, I was going through a little bit of a dry spell. This could be foil, but do you see what I see sticking to the wall here? Be a ring. Oh yeah. That may not be a real ring. That is definitely a ring. Alright, so we're following, that looks like silver. We're following up yesterday's lead. Whole bunch of wheats. Possible silver, definitely looks silver. Ring. This is a good day. Curb strips are nice to me. Alright. Gonna clean this up, that'll be fun later. On to the next hole. Gotta love rings. I'm killing it on rings this year. Hey guys, I am next to this massive tree. And I just saw something, you can see the imprint of it. Something huge just kind of popped out and jumped back into hiding. It didn't look silver. Oh, I got it in my hand. A 50-cent piece. I don't find many of them. Oh yeah. 70, 76, something like that. That is not every day you find a big old 50-cent piece. Oh buddy, how cool is that? That's only the second one I've ever dug in 6.5, 7 years of detecting. On to the next hole. That was a scary signal. Oh man. Well, I really couldn't tell you guys what's about to happen, but I'm excited. See how deep this hole is? Something big and copper, or maybe not copper, but it's green. And it had really, really high signals. What is that? It's definitely not a coin. Oh, it's a tag of some kind. Wow, that's cool. That got me scared. I thought I had chunky silver for a minute. Looks homemade. A big old 6 on it. This is definitely age-worthy. This big old tree keeps scaring the crap out of me. Not cool. Fun though. Alright, on to the next hole. Looks like we're running out of daylight. Alright, I'm back. I had a little bit of a dry spell there. A whole bunch of clad. Nothing old. These are the right numbers. Big difference. The coppers, they hit 82 and they do not move. This jumps from 82 to 85, like wheats. Oh yeah, that is definitely a wheat. That's a flat wheat. That could be an oldie. I can't see the date yet. I don't think we've had a single date review so far. On to the next hole. That's wheat number 5. Alright, right on the other side of that walkway. Wheats don't hit, or coppers and regular pennies don't hit 85, so... This one did. Darn. Alright, let's try again. On to the next hole. Got a little bit of daylight left. Alright guys. I went for about half a block, it just got quiet. Everything just stopped. And then the mosquitoes came out with a vengeance, started eating me alive. And now it's sprinkling. I'd say that signals the end of the hunt. On to the wrap-up. Welcome to the wrap-up. That wasn't too bad for 2 blocks. Check it out. It was probably about half as much time as I spent the day before. Got half as many wheat pennies. But look at the ages. 1945, D, 1944, and then 3 much older ones, a 1920, a 1918, and a 1911. I thought it was 46 pennies on my count, but then I found a little straggler. So much clad. Probably about 10 of these are from this little hunt that I did around the house not too long ago. And I was kind of hoping to pull a silver coin to throw in the wrap-up, but that didn't happen. 14 dimes, 5 quarters, and a 50-cent piece, which you don't dig every day, because if anyone had ever gone over that strip, they wouldn't need a very powerful machine for this to get picked up. But granted, it was probably about 5 or 6 inches. That's a whole lot of round metal, though. That'll definitely reflect the signal. And then this, my second scary target around that real wide tree. Man, I thought for sure I was going to get a silver coin there. I love that green color that comes on the old coppers. This is definitely a handmade tag. Could have been for a variety of things. After looking at it, I'm pretty sure that this was the outside to an old pocket knife. The shape, those holes. It's too bad the rest of it wasn't in there. I like finding old pocket knives. The ring, I never did find a mark. I cleaned it up pretty good. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There's a little bit of chipping. I think it's silver plated. Because real silver rings like this, they almost never lose their stones. They have real good sets for the stones. The other thing is, I couldn't get a magnet to basically do anything to this, except for where there's little chipping. It had just a slight pull. Otherwise, it had no attraction whatsoever. So I'd have to say this little girl's silver plated ring. I'll still take it. I'll take the win. This coming in so early, this got me really excited. This is the right age. We were finding lots of these in Kentucky. And just about every time we found one of these, we quickly realized we were in an old home site. We found lots of good stuff afterwards. And this thing got flattened good. This is real thick copper. Unfortunately, if there had been the rest of this piece here, you'd be able to actually tell the date, because they wrote the date. There's a little turn piece that goes on this. It wasn't with it. And the buttload of everything else. It's like, oh, you know, that was a nice little short day, and then you look at everything you dug and you gotta realize every one of these was a hole. That explains how my legs hurt. All in all, good hunt. Like and subscribe if you're not already. If you enjoyed the video, we have a lot of others that are definitely worth watching. There's a few there where we had our best days. I've gotten most of our best days on camera. And here shortly, here's hoping we'll finally be able to get some fishing videos on this channel. Maybe some small game hunting here coming. And until the next video.